welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Urban Decay Metal Meets Matte Lip Palette. If you do want to see a review in swatches, please keep watching. This is what the packaging looks like. It says Urban Decay Metal Meets Matte Lipstick Palette. When you flip the back over, you do have the shade names and it does come with a lip brush. When you open up the packaging, this is what the lipstick palette looks like. So when you open up the lip palette, it comes with a decent sized mirror. Here we have all of the lip shades. It comes in this cool clear plastic and to secure all of the lipsticks. This palette does come with 12 different shades. Let's get into the swatches. This lip pencil is quite unique because I thought you had to twist the lip pencil, so it looks like you just have to pull it up and then you do have the brush. That is so unique. I've never actually seen that before, so it's definitely sanitary as well. The shade we are going to be swatching is the shade Banger, which is this shade right here. The description for Banger is a deep ox blood shade, but I think it's a metallic purpley plum purple shade. So this lip brush isn't really swatching correctly, so I'm just going to be using my finger. So here we have the shade Banger, which is this deep ox blood shade that Urban Decay describes it, but it looks like a metallic purpley plummy shade. Let's see what it looks like on the lips. I gotta say that this lip brush I'm not really liking. I don't like how this does apply the product. For the next swatch, I am going to be applying it with my finger. I just feel like the brush is too stiff. With the lip brush, I felt like it did just the bare minimum. It is an even coat with the lip brush, but I feel like I would like more pigment. So I'm just going to do the next swatch with my finger instead of the brush. The next shade in the palette is called Amulet, and this is a brick rose shade. We have the shade Amulet. Going in with my finger is difficult because the pans are a little bit smaller. And I don't really like this. I feel like this little flimsy plastic needs to come out because you can't really work with the product, like do swatches or anything with this. I feel like it's in the way when I'm trying to show you guys. I expected a more bold pigmented lip, whereas these are more like a gloss pigment for me. They're not sticky whatsoever, but they are comfortable on the lips. The next shade in the palette is called Fast Talk, and this is a mauvey nudie pink shade. Here we have the shade Fast Talk, and this does have a little bit of shimmer in it, so it's one of those metal shades in the lip palette. I like the shade Fast Talk. It's more of an everyday shade with a little bit of shimmer in it. Next shade in the lip palette we do have is Big Bang, and this is a bright pink shade. Here we have the shade Big Bang, and this shade does look promising. It does look a little bit more pigmented in the swatch. With the shade Big Bang, I think I'm going back into using the lip pencil with this. The shades at the top are all metallics, whereas the shades on the bottom are all mattes. So far, I'm not liking any of the metallic shades. Big Bang did not coat evenly on the lips. You can still see this is more like of an even gloss with a little bit of pigment and some shimmer. The metallic shades at the top does leave behind a little bit of glitter on the lips. So if you don't mind that, I don't mind having glitter on the lips. I just don't like my lips to be stained. The next shade in the palette we have is Mad, and this is a purple shimmery shade. We have the shade Mad, which is that purple shimmer. I actually love the shade Mad. It is very pigmented on the lips. I do like how it did apply with the lip brush. I feel like this is the perfect purple shade for me. The last metallic shade in the palette is called Spark, and this is a bright red shimmer shade. And here we have that beautiful bright red shimmer shade. I like the shade Spark. It did apply very evenly and pigmented on the lips. We're going to jump into the Comfort Matte lipsticks. So the first shade on the bottom is called CBS, and this is a deep berry shade. So here we have the shade CBS. So this this is definitely where the pigment is. The matte shades, oh my goodness, so creamy. I love this deep berry shade called CBS. I'm definitely going to pair it with the shade Banger on top, because if this is very pigmented, I think these would be like a lip topper on top. So we're just going to try that. Using the lip brush for a little while, it did become a little less stiff. So I think you definitely have to break in the brush as well. So let's apply the shade Banger on top of CBS. Ooh, so that's beautiful. I love how it gave it that ombre effect. I'm definitely starting to like this palette a little bit more than earlier. The next shade in the palette is called Tame, and this is a medium nude pink. Here we have the shade Tame. The next shade we are going to be trying out is the shade Backtalk, and this is a mauve-y nudie pink shade. Here we have the shade Backtalk. I love how the shade Backtalk did apply. It is very pigmented. It's even. I'm going to apply the shade Fast Talk, which is the shade right here, the glitter shade, and apply it in the center. I don't really like this combination together. It doesn't do anything for me, and I don't really notice a difference with this pairing together. The next shade in the palette is called Double Team, and this is a pale pink shade with a blue undertone. We have the shade Double Team. Double Team reminds me of like a bubblegum pink shade that I don't really like at all. And we're just going to apply Big Bang in the center. I don't like the shade Double Team. It reminds me of a bubblegum shade again. And pairing it with the shade Big Bang, it just doesn't work for me. The next shade in the palette is called Shallow, and this is a lavender shade. And here we have the shade Shallow, this beautiful lavender. Surprisingly, I love the shade Shallow. I love this shade on me. It's definitely a different shade. And let's apply the shade Matte in the center. I actually love these two pairing together, the shade Shallow and Big Bang. It's definitely giving that beautiful ombre effect, so this is a yes as well. The last shade in the lip palette is called 714, and this is this bright red shade. And here we have the shade 714. I love this bright, vibrant fire truck red shade. It did go on very pigmented as well. So we're just going to apply the shade Spark in the center. So this is what the two shades do look like. I really do like these last two shades together. They're beautiful, and of course CBS and Banger are beautiful together. And surprisingly, I like the lavender shade Shallow and Matte together. These other 6 shades in the middle, I did not really like. For $35, I wouldn't purchase the entire lip set. I would rather pick out the 6 shades that I did like from the Urban Decay collection. They do sell these shades individually, so I'd rather pick up those shades versus spending the $35. Currently, this palette is on sale for $19. You'll be paying $1.53 per little lip palette. A lip pencil, you get a huge mirror that it comes with. But for $35, I wouldn't spend $35 on it. $19, get it when it's on sale. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.